Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with cloudy conditions around this morning with a few light showers or light sprinkles pushing out of the area. Overall, should stay mainly dry through our working hours today, but we'll have active weather moving into the area as we get into the late afternoon or more so into the evening time frame, where we'll see rain showers moving through with a chance for some embedded thunderstorms, as well as a chance for some stronger thunderstorms with that activity as it pushes through. Otherwise, we'll see breezy conditions as we move through the day, and likely seeing those clouds sticking around as well. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, strong area of low pressure well to our north. It's going to bring this cold front through the area this evening. Out ahead of it, seeing some shower activity that's starting to dissipate. We'll see a line of showers redevelop later in the day today, along and just ahead of this boundary as it pushes through, and that's going to be that active weather that pushes through the area this evening. If we look at current conditions, scatter deck 1,800 feet, broken at 11,000 feet, overcast at 25,000 feet with some slightly reduced visibilities. Seeing winds out of the south at 7 knots, temperature 58 degrees, relative humidity is at 93%. Take a look at the current local radar. We can see some light radar returns passing just to the east of the area. Did see a few light sprinkles about 20 to 30 minutes ago. That has since moved out of the area and should stay dry as we move through our working hours today, as mentioned. But can't rule out maybe a light sprinkle here or there as we move over the next hour or so. But again, trending towards drier conditions. We're looking at the big picture here. With the composite radar and current visible satellite, we could see plenty of clouds around the area, mainly mid and upper level clouds, as these few lower level clouds start to move out of the area. And as we move through the day today, could see a few peaks of sun as we get into the afternoon, but overall going to stay mostly cloudy to partly sunny as we move through the day today. Again, that shower activity off to the west kind of dissipating as it approaches the region. But we'll see another line of showers redevelop later in the day today as that boundary moves closer. Take a look at the high resolution model, see how that is expected to play out. As you can see, picking up on some of those light radar returns this morning, pushing off the coast, and then things remaining dry as we move through our working hours today, keeping those clouds around. Then going into the later afternoon, mainly as we get towards close of business and thereafter, slight chance we could see an isolated shower or sprinkle across the area, but a bulk of the rain activity will move in after the 20 local time frame. Model here a bit slower than some of the other high-res models, but still indicating the strong line of showers coming together ahead of that front, with that good chance of seeing some embedded thunderstorm activity with this pushing through. And then that continues to push through, particularly as we get past the 22 local time frame until about 2 a.m. And then as we push past 2 a.m., we'll start to see some lingering showers, but a lot of the thunderstorm activity will start to push out of the area. The Storm Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk for severe weather, so as mentioned, could see some stronger storms possibly embedded with this activity as it pushes through. As that front moves through the area, we'll see those winds shifting out of the northwest, remaining breezy as we move into the start of the day on Tuesday. Tuesday we'll see dry conditions and clearing skies as we move through the day. Breezy early on, becoming slightly breezy as we get later in the day. So good chance of seeing a wind advisory at least through the first part of the day, possibly lingering into the afternoon as well. But we'll have a downward trend in those peak winds, and winds becoming calm as we move overnight Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning, when they'll slowly start to shift more towards an onshore direction, so coming out of the east to east-southeast as we move into the day on Wednesday. Wednesday looks to be another dry day, but we will be seeing a slightly breezy onshore flow as we move through the day. It's going to keep temperatures on the cooler side. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, do start off with a yellow risk for those winds above 25 knots, as we do expect those winds to start to pick up as we move over the next couple of hours. So a chance of seeing a wind advisory this morning, and as we get into the afternoon, we increase to an orange risk, expecting those winds out of the south 10 to 15 knots, with peak winds up around 26 knots. So good chance of seeing a wind advisory, particularly as we get into the afternoon, possibly as early as this morning as well. We'll see mild temperatures once again today with a high temperature expected around 72 degrees. And as mentioned, expecting mostly cloudy conditions to prevail as we move through the day today. Just a few low clouds, but mainly some mid and high level clouds with ceilings around 12,000 feet with a chance of a ceiling around 2,500 feet during the afternoon time frame if we see that low cloud deck build in a bit thicker. Moving into the evening time frame, we'll gradually become overcast. We pick up that yellow risk for a slight chance of a isolated shower between 16 and 20 local. And as we push past 20 local, we'll see the winds slightly lighter, but we'll see that rain chance becoming likely with rain showers moving into the area, especially as we get past the 22 local time frame. We'll also start off with about a 25% chance of seeing some lightning between 20 and 22 local, and then increasing to a 50% chance as we pass the 22 local time frame, and possibly again chance for a few stronger storms embedded with this activity. So that's going to mainly be a wind threat with some stronger winds associated with those storms. Do have yellow chances for those reduced ceilings and visibilities with that activity as well. As we get behind the front, we'll see those winds picking back up out of the northwest, gusting up to 26 knots. So we increase once again to an orange risk for those elevated winds. Good chance of seeing wind advisory criteria as we move through the early morning hours of Tuesday and as we get into the start of the day of Tuesday, with temperatures cooling down to around 47 degrees as some cooler air moves in behind that front. We'll see tides running normal, and Tuesday partly cloudy to start today, becoming mostly sunny with gradual clearing trend as we move through our day on Tuesday, and seeing breezy conditions to start the day as well, and do expect those peak winds to slowly decrease as we go through the day, but likely starting off with a wind advisory, or at least during the early hours, and then keeping a yellow risk through the day for a chance of a wind advisory on Tuesday. High around 59 degrees, so cooler conditions behind that front. We'll stay cooler as we go into Tuesday evening with mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions, low around 40 degrees with green conditions for our weather risks as those winds turn more onshore going into Wednesday. We'll see partly cloudy conditions with a slightly breezy onshore flow. Once again, a high around 59 degrees. Right now, looking at green conditions for Wednesday, as it does look like those peak winds will stay below wind advisory criteria. Could see that change, but as of right now, things look like we'll stay below that threshold for Wednesday. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.